We had a few days to kill. Todd and I decided to go do a little bit of black bear hunting. We were there, we're waiting, we're glassing the coast and talking a little bit inside the confines of the boat. Lo and behold, Todd notices black bear right up there at the head of the bay. We quickly scrambled, got our rifles ready to go in the boat, and off to the head of the bay we went. As we continued around the edge of the cove, we get to bigger rocks and more rocks to where we can take a nice shot on this black bear.
There are people in this world that go looking for adventure. And then there are those that live it every day. Alaska Outdoors Television. Experience Alaska like never before.
Let's go out tonight.
Alaska is such an enormous state, a state that's 2.5 times the size of Texas. It's so vast that you can go out on your four-wheelers and go hunting. You can go out in your airplane and go hunting. You try to imagine getting to these locations. And people up here, you need a boat, or you need four-wheelers, or you need an airplane. The road system is so limited that these toys allow you the opportunity and the access to the wilderness, to the remoteness up here. I've had airplanes all my life. I've done a lot of hunting with airplanes. Todd has done a lot of hunting off of boats, and now we have the boat to go out to utilize, to go get to these species that are really only accessible by boat. So with this new toy, new hunting piece of equipment that we have here, Todd and I decided, hey, the weather looks great for the next 3 days. Let's go do some saltwater black bear hunting. The timing works out really well with shrimping and black bear hunting because you can go and tend to your shrimp pots during the day while the black bear aren't really that active, and then come back and hunt the evening for the black bear.
Slow down. Okay, you can kind of circle a little bit to the left.
So Alaska is a cold water fishery. There's some great times to go out on the saltwater. In May is a fantastic time to go coastal black bear hunting. And then also in May, we typically start trolling for these saltwater salmon that spend a number of years out in the salt and then make their way back into the fresh water. You can pick those up in the coastal waters of Alaska in May, beginning in May. Also, the halibut will start to move back in as the salmon come into the bays. They're a bottom feeding fish and they'll pick up some of those carcasses. And you also pick up rockfish. I believe there's 32 different types of rockfish in Alaska.
Look at this, this is an arrow-toothed flounder. Look at the chompers on this sucker. Gray cod.
Kelp greenling. He's got some teeth.
Nice, huh?
Yeah. You gonna have that mounted?
Yeah. It's a beauty.
Ah, it's a yellow eye.
Excellent.
Cool. That'll be tasty. The most prevalent, for me in my experience anyway, is to catch the yellow eye and then the black sea bass, along with some China rockfish here and there. The black sea bass is actually a rockfish, but Alaskans refer to them as a black sea bass.
These yellow-eyed rakers are not easy to fillet, but I have my bench made. Let's go to it.
The yellow eye, people mistakenly refer to them as a red snapper because they're red and they look like a snapper, but they're actually a yellow-eyed rockfish.
These things have some pretty tough scales on them. That's a tasty piece of meat. Yellow-eyed raker is just really delicious. Nice and tender white meat. Fantastic.
When you're out spring black bear hunting or spring brown bear hunting, you have to time it just right. You need to time it so that you catch the bears after they come out of their dens. The spring black bear off the coast are just so beautiful. The hair is really long because they've spent all winter long in a den, and that hair is just growing and growing to keep them warm through the cold Alaskan winter. And when they come out in the spring, they make their way down to the beach because they're looking for something to eat. Oftentimes they come out of their den before all the snow is gone. And so in the higher elevations, they can't find food. So they make their way down to the salt water. If you're too early, you won't find any bears. If you're too late, then the bears have already gone down to the ocean and then back up high. And trying to hike high up on these very, very steep mountains out off the coastal waters of Alaska can be extremely challenging. So we typically go spring black bear hunting right around the end of May. This year was particularly challenging because we had such a warm early May. Late April, early May, it was so warm, a lot of snow melt, and so we decided to go out mid-May. We were concerned, are we too early because it's a couple weeks earlier than normal, or are we too late because it was so warm and the black bears have already come and gone? But Todd and I, we decided this was the weekend we were going, and we took off. We headed out looking for these black bears. So we typically go spring black bear hunting right around the end of May. This year was challenging because we had such a warm early May. Late April, early May, it was so warm, a lot of snow melt, and so we decided to go out mid-May. We were concerned, are we too early because it's a couple weeks earlier than normal, or are we too late because it was so warm and the black bears have already come and gone? But Todd and I, we decided this was the weekend we were going, and we took off. We headed out looking for these black bear. What we decided to do was to pick out a bay that we thought would hold some black bears, a bay that was appealing to black bears for them to come down and feed in the morning and feed in late at night.
You can see all the way up in there. I don't see any boats. Good sign.
Perfect. Todd and I were planning to hunt this one particular bay, and we were going to hunt this one particular bay for a couple of nights. And we went in the first night, we didn't see any black bears come down, but Todd told me, patience, Rob, patience. We'll try it again tomorrow night.
Did you mark this spot?
I did.
Okay.
You can catch quite a number of shrimp out of the coastal waters of Alaska. There are 5 different types of shrimp that you can catch.
Your way. Stop.
Where we were going, the 2 that are predominant are the spot shrimp and the striped shrimp. On this trip, we caught some spot shrimp and some coon striped shrimp. The spot shrimp are the bigger shrimp of the 2, and also the sweeter, in my mind, the ones that I really enjoy. But the coon striped shrimp are also sweet. They're just a little bit smaller. And we were successful. We went and threw 5 pots out and caught enough shrimp to keep our bellies full for a couple of days.
This is a striped shrimp. You can tell because of the stripes going down the side of its body, whereas the spotted shrimp has the white spots on the body.
475.
Start heading left.
Opening up these waters to my exploration is really going to add another dimension, another layer to what I can get out and do in Alaska. Taking the boat out on the saltwater allows you to see glaciers diving right down into the saltwater. Yeah, just an amazing amount of scenery out on the salt in Alaska. You see rock formations that were carved out by the glaciers over all these years. It's nothing to go out and see humpback whales as they move in from their migration. They go down to Hawaii and give birth in the wintertime. They move to Alaska and they're eating the krill that's just so abundant out in the saltwater. And they feed all summer long in Alaska before heading back down to Hawaii and some other southern places for their breeding. orcas are present out there. You have seals, sea lions, otter, deer hunting. Depending on where you are in the coastal waters of Alaska, you will find deer on various islands or even the mainland of Alaska.
We saw one buck. We were getting his phone out to see what time it was, and it ran right past us. We started to chase it up, and then we didn't know where it went, so just kind of looking around, and then we came over here, up to here, where there was a tree, so we decided to sit there. I looked down, and there he was.
One shot?
Yeah.
Way to go. What a shooter, man. Having flown all my life and doing the hunting and fishing and exploring trips through piloting has now been broadened. With the saltwater boat, it allows me to do a lot of the saltwater things that I couldn't do with the airplane. So I've been asked a number of times, hey Rob, what's your favorite caliber of gun for hunting in Alaska? And that really depends. Alaska's a huge state, and there's so many animals. You have moose, caribou, brown bear, black bear, muskox, goat, sheep. You name it, Alaska has it. There are so many animals, and so like the number of animals, it really depends on the gun. You can start as low as a .223, moving your way up, 270, 7mm08, 30-06, 300, 338, 375. It really depends on what you're going for. If I'm Kodiak brown bear hunting, it's this 338 right here in my hand with 225 grain bullets. If I'm shooting a number of these other animals, it really depends on which gun you're most comfortable with. I'm most comfortable with
my Browning 300. I got this when I was 16 years old. I brought 200 grain bullets with me on this trip, and not because I needed that for the deer, but because I needed that for the brown bear. All ready to go. You know, you don't need that big of a caliber gun for the deer down here, but you find that most people when they hunt on Kodiak Island bring big guns.
You want to find the gun that you shoot the best, that you're most comfortable with. It's not bad right there, huh? So here's the grouping of 5. Not only on the stand at the range, but stand up and shoot that gun. Lay down and shoot the gun. Kneel and shoot that gun. A well-placed shot will compensate for lack of caliber. By going with a bigger gun, you still need to hit the mark. And so don't think that just because you go with a bigger gun, you don't have to hit the target. Make sure you practice. Practice, practice before you get out in the field, because out in the field, you will not have the same conditions that you have at the range on a bench rest. When you're out on an adventure in Alaskan saltwater, you have to worry about the weather. It's a lot like piloting. You worry about the weather. When you're flying, you worry about mountain obscuration, the clouds covering the mountains. With the boating, you have to worry about the wind, and you have to worry about the size of the sea. And so that was the first thing that Todd and I looked for. But we found an opening. It was great. The weather was destined to be just right, but of course you keep your eye on it the whole time you're out there. So on this saltwater hunt, the tide really affects your hunting strategy, and it affects how you anchor up and what you do on your hunt. So Alaska is notorious for huge tides. A 20-foot tidal swing is really common and is not unusual at all. You can get 30-foot tidal swings. And so when you come into these bays, you want to make sure that you have enough water to hold your boat so it doesn't go dry, but you also want to make sure that you time your hunt so that on low tide, you have the smell of the seaweed pushing up into the valley and the bears come down to eat. You want to make sure that you have access to the shore with your dinghy. You want to make sure that you time that with the evening light or lack of light, the morning light or lack of light. And so you really need to take all those factors into consideration.
What?
So during the day, our strategy was to pick up anchor, go out and mess around with the shrimping and the fishing. And that's what we did during the day, only to make our way back to the same bay, anchor up, before it got dark, so we could actually have a couple of hours to view the bay as the bears make their way down in the evening time to eat. And so, lo and behold, we were there, we're waiting, the tide is just right, the light is starting to come down, the conditions were just perfect. The dinghy's launched. We got the dinghy ready, we took it off the boat, put it in the water, we put our small little motor on the dinghy, and then we proceeded to glass. Of course, we're glassing the coast and talking a little bit inside the confines of the boat. Todd notices black bear right up there at the head of the bay. So we quickly scrambled, got our rifles ready to go in the boat, and off to the head of the bay we went. Made our way to the head of the bay, I kept being really concerned that the bear would hear the motor, because of course bears hear much, much better than we do. But with the noise of the creek coming down into the bay and the bear being over by the creek, that noise drowned out the motor sound from my dinghy. And so the bear had no clue, didn't hear us coming at all. So as we got closer and closer to this bear, first we're 250 yards out, I have a nice shot at him, but let's get a little closer. So as we continued around the edge of the cove, we get to bigger rocks and more rocks to where we can take a nice shot on this black bear. Lo and behold, we were there, we're waiting, the tide is just right, the light is starting to come down, the conditions were just perfect. We got the dinghy ready, and then we proceeded to glass. Of course, we're glassing the coast and talking a little bit inside the confines of the boat. Todd notices black bear right up there at the head of the bay. So we quickly scrambled, got our rifles ready to go in the boat, and off to the head of the bay we went. So as we made our way to the head of the bay, the bear had no clue, didn't hear us coming at all. So as we got closer and closer to this bear, first we're 250 yards out, I have a nice shot at him, but let's get a little closer. So as we continued around the edge of the cove, we get to bigger rocks and more rocks to where we can take a nice shot on this black bear. Dropped it in one shot. It's my old trustworthy Browning that I've had since I was 16 years old. So Todd and I, we decided we were going to go on this bear hunt. We thought we might be a little late, even though we're a couple of weeks earlier than normal, because the snow has just gone away so much earlier this spring. So we get down here, the water temperature was warm. Everything just looks like summer already. So, we decided to shrimp and do a little fishing, and if we ran across a bear, extra bonus. So, man, way to go on the spot, dude.
Excellent.
Like any hunter knows, once you get the animal down, now it's time to take care of business.
Now the work starts.
Easier to do it on the boat than in the dark on the beach.
So we brought our dinghy over and just heave-ho, got that black bear right up into the dinghy and brought it back to the boat. As the light was getting dim, it's coming down, why do you want to skin it out there right there on the beach when you can take it back to the boat? I have some lights on the back of my boat here, and we had those spotlights down, and Todd and I started taking care of that black bear right there in the comfort of our boat, out there anchored up in about 30 feet of water. So people ask me, can you eat black bear meat? And the answer is yes, of course you can. You can eat black bear, you can eat brown bear. There are a couple things that you want to consider when deciding whether to eat the animal. Spring black bear versus fall black bear, coastal black bear versus inland black bear. The fish is the common denominator. So in the fall, black and brown bears, particularly those by the coast, are eating a lot of salmon, and so you get this salmon fishy taste to them. In the spring, you don't find that as prevalent. Likewise, the coastal black bear, the coastal brown bear will have that fishy taste in the fall, whereas the ones that are inland, particularly those that are not by salmon-fed streams, will not have the fishy taste to them because they're eating on berries and other things. But like a lot of wild game, black bear, you should cook it thoroughly through. Pork, like black bear, have a propensity to have trichinosis if you don't cook it all the way through. And so to be on the safe side, cook your black bear meat all the way through, likewise with brown bear. Most people, most of my friends, make hamburger out of it or sausage out of it, but you can make a good steak out of a black bear as well. So my producer, on the way down to our hunting trip, he says, "Hey Rob, what are you gonna do with that black bear once you get it?" And of course we talked about it a little while, and my arm's still hurting where he twisted it, because he took that black bear and went down to the processor and made about 50 or 60 pounds worth of hamburger with it, and I think he's still cooking spaghetti and all kinds of burger with that black bear.
Grill these up tonight, huh? Or you gonna boil them up?
We had a great trip. You know, Todd and I were able to get away on my boat, go down and do some saltwater fishing, saltwater hunting for black bear. The weather was spectacular. We saw whales, we caught shrimp, we caught fish. We were successful on a black bear hunt, and back into Anchorage to the game processor and to the taxidermist. What a great trip. I love being in Alaska.